Hello everyone, I'm Sohnjee. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If this isn't your first time and you've checked me out before, thank you so much for coming back. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome. I'd very much appreciate it if you hit the subscription button and the little bell so that you will be notified when I upload new content. Okay, so let's get into it. We are discussing astrological pairings based on sun sign. In this video, we will be discussing Virgo. Who's a Virgo? Well, Virgos have birthdays that fall between calendar date August 23rd through and including September 22nd. So if you or your loved one has a birthday that falls on or in between those days, they are Virgo. So what are we doing? We are pairing up sun sign Virgo with every other sun sign on the astrological chart. And we're seeing what a typical relationship is like when you are paired with Virgo. Now, here's the disclaimer. Is this everything that'll happen in your relationship? Absolutely not. People are different and unique in their own ways. However, this is a general depiction of what could happen when your sun sign is paired with Virgo. Got it? Good. Okay, so let's talk about some general description of sun sign Virgo. Well, right off the top, Virgos are known for being quite thorough. What does that mean? Well, they are known as the perfectionist of the zodiac. Yeah. If you want something planned and done right the first time, you should probably get yourself a Virgo to complete the task. The Virgo is the smoldering intellectual type, all right? They have a fantastic eye for detail, and they love order, efficiency, and precision in all things, okay? Now, if you find intelligence and professionalism with a reserved demeanor, typically, then you're gonna love yourself a Virgo. Virgos have a very quick mind and typically a very good sense of humor in most things. A Virgo will lose patience if you are not quite as precise and proficient as you could be. But we'll talk about that later in the sun sign pairings, okay? They are the empathizers and the good listeners of the zodiac. So if you've got a Virgo in your life and you're going through some things, they are the ones to tell your problems to and probably come up with a great solution for you too. Now, a common fault attributed to Virgo is that they are highly critical of themselves and others. They are likely to have trouble relaxing as they are so efficient that Virgos just keep going and going and going. And being idle seems like a waste of time to most Virgos. So, they are typically reserved people, and they don't relax and let their hair down, so to speak, until they know you. Virgos are known to be the observers of the zodiac, a lot like Scorpio, but slightly different. They are analytical, discriminating about who they spend their time with, and quite reliable once you have a Virgo in your life. Now, Virgos typically have a great sense of humor, as I said, which can be quite off-putting at first because they are so reserved and professional about most of the things that they do. Now, they can be seen as picky, aloof, sarcastic, pessimistic, and sometimes whiny. Sorry, Virgo. They said it. I didn't, all right? Now, they're highly critical of themselves and others, but that is because they're seeking perfection. And typically, a Virgo will be a lot harder on themselves than they are on you. Now, their self-imposed modesty, however, is quite endearing. They're very sweet and kind people. Some people think, well, because they are so reserved and laid back and they keep a very professional exterior, that can sometimes lead to being called boring. No, not at all. As I said, Virgos have a very good sense of humor, quick wit, and they are also known as the secret freaks of the zodiac. Bet you didn't know that. Oh yeah, a Virgo will not let their guard down and let you see just how freaky they can be until they trust you. So, if your Virgo hasn't quite let you into their secret place, keep working at it. It's in there. Now, they analyze love and they seek perfection in all things. They are typically loyal to you, so they're great partners. Unless they're unsatisfied in your relationship, then you might have yourself a problematic Virgo. Conversations and intellectual connections tend to be what's most important to them. And they are typically neat and very well-groomed people. Virgos have been portrayed as the nagging, uptight type, but that is quite the contrary. That's a really bad name that's been given to Virgo. In fact, Virgos can be and are lots of fun in most settings. So, if you've got yourself a Virgo, you've got somebody that's quite interesting. How they'll match up with you? Well, stay tuned when I tell you what it's like for you. Hello, Virgo with Aquarius. Welcome to your matchup. Now, Virgo and Aquarius is often an easy friendship, but it can be harder to make work as lovers. I'll tell you why. Now, off the bat, something positive. You both are very intellectual and excellent communicators, and you'll always have something to say and debate about. So conversation will be ongoing between Virgo and Aquarius. The mental side of this relationship is likely to be superb, as you two will continue to stretch and expand each other's mental faculties about an array of different subjects. As we know, Aquarius fancies themselves on knowing something about practically everything. And as we know, Virgos, the subjects that they do know about, they know everything. They know details. So Aquarius will enjoy finding out the extra little details that their Virgo will always seem to know about particular subjects. And they'll be fascinated by that, and they'll take those into their memory banks, forming a pretty fantastic and mutually respected friendship between the two. Now, Virgo will love Aquarius's free and inspirational way of thinking because, as we know, Aquarius pride themselves on thinking out of the box. Aquarians are our rebels of the sun sign. However, as a lover, Virgo may find Aquarius to be a bit more practical than what they thought they would be because they're so abstract when they're talking and free thinking when they're talking about other things. Aquarius' propensity to ignore rules and tradition may begin to grate on Virgo's nerves over time. Because Aquarians don't like routine, they don't like following the rules, whereas Virgo enjoys routine and rules because you know what to expect and you know how to act accordingly. Neither of you will want to rush into a commitment, however, and in this respect, you're both on the same page. You are both comfortable giving the relationship time to develop first. Now, Virgo may be somewhat detached emotionally, while Aquarius is detached intellectually. Now, Aquarius gets a bad rap because people say that Aquarius are detached all around, but that's not true. They just are, of course, air signs, so they are in their head, but their detached exterior is actually a facade. Aquariuses are very sensitive and deep-feeling people. You just have to get to that point in the relationship with an Aquarian for them to express it. Now, Aquarius will enjoy the fact that Virgo is a fairly flexible partner and who is often comfortable with Aquariuses taking the lead and having their way. I said most often, not all the time. That's a problem because Aquarian will get used to leading and used to doing things exactly how they deem fit, and when Virgo bites back, Aquarius isn't going to take that too well. So, yes, there are some stark differences between the two of you, but as I said, some things about you work very well together. Aquarius may find that Virgos, being somewhat pessimistic and critical at times, and a bit obsessed with routine and tradition, a drag. So eventually those things may begin to grate on the nerve of the Aquarian. But on the flip side of that, Virgo may find Aquarius to be too highly chaotic and disorganized on purpose. So the rebel in you, as I said, the thing that attracted Virgo to you might just be the exact thing that repels Virgo from you. Now, you can keep each other quite busy trying to change those traits in one another, and chances are that's exactly what the two of you will do. As I said, you're both very intellectual and excellent communicators, and you will always have something to say and debate about. Chances are it'll be the other person's behavior. So, what do we do with this? What do we do with the two of you that the things that attracted you the most are the things that are tearing you apart? Does that translate long term to a successful relationship? And what about romance when the two of you are so detached? How about finances? Are you financially compatible? Is that one of the areas where the two of you have a meeting of the minds? Well, we'll talk about it in part 2 of Virgo with Aquarius over at www.sohnjee.com. Or if you'd like to get more personal with me and you have a direct question about your relationship, you can contact me on INSTANTGO/Sohnjee if you are an iPad or iPhone user. So see you over on part 2, where we talk about how Virgo and Aquarius can make the things that attract you to each other stay attractive and not put you two on the outs. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and the bell, and leave me your comments below. I'd love to hear about you. This matchup is something else. Until next time, thanks for watching Virgo with Aquarius. Bye-bye.